Welcome back, everybody. We're in episode 7 of season 6 of the Micro Vlogcast. We're talking about our new sustainability service called Flourish, and we are talking about data and how central data is to doing sustainability well, and how in our Flourish service we're going to be offering a comprehensive solution to ESG and sustainability data. And that sounds easy, but I feel like it's not. So let's talk a little bit about the different ways that we might collect energy data. I'll start with you, Chelsea. Talk about collecting energy data and what kind of work does that entail?
Collecting energy data can vary in range, basically depending on how much you already have set up. So if you are managing your data and you're able to give us bills and invoices like that, that's something that we would analyze. And if you're starting off on your first step and you don't have those things together and compiled, we can even work with it from that scenario. But we collect data in many different forms and many different ranges of things, from invoices to bill copies to electronic workbooks. So basically we can take data in any way, in any form you're currently managing it, and collect it and put it all together.
Okay, so a little bit about energy. How about chemical bill of material data, Brad? Talk a little bit about how easy or not easy that is.
Yeah, so bill of materials, or as BOM as we call them, is basically a list of everything that goes into your product. The issue with that is sometimes they are very high level of there's 10 pounds of steel, 5 pounds of plastic, or it can break it down to each individual component. Because of this non-uniformity of these bill of materials, it's really tough for us to take them and put them into a form that we can do what we need to. However, there's a lot of data that comes out of those that you're going to have customers asking for when it comes to transparency, including things like recycled content, material efficiencies, and as we're seeing more and more, product chemical transparency, so an actual inventory of the chemicals that are in your product. That's one issue on the data when it comes to chemicals. The second is, once we have that list of what materials actually make up your product, now we actually have to tie them to the chemicals that are inside of that. And that requires us to actually reach out to suppliers and work with them, ask them, can you please tell us what chemicals are in this material that you're selling? And believe it or not, some people don't want to give that information out, whether it's proprietary, or they may just not know about it. So that's a big hurdle that we always have to look into when we're looking at the actual inventory of chemicals that are in products.
Yeah, that's good. Data, this sounds like an easy thing. We get your sustainability data for products or chemicals or energy, and then we do smart things with it and help you. But literally, getting the information into one spot is a huge amount of work, and there's lots of different ways to do it. And with Flourish, the Foresight team will be your comprehensive data solution. And if without Flourish, you need a comprehensive data solution if you want to do sustainability well. So that's a little bit on data, and part of the Flourish service that we wanted to lift up in this episode. So tune in next time as we begin to talk about what we'll do with the data once we have it.
My neck gets red when I get nervous, so you're gonna have to cut out my neck, which is just a problem.
That one woman for Foresight, it was interesting. She doesn't have a neck.